for the Yellowstone 4 departure, Medicine Bow transition, then as filed. Climb and maintain flight level 200, that'll be your final.
5 airport site.
Got 5165, clear visual for terminal 17 right.
Clear visual 17 right, Scott 5165.
Southwest 2720, leads contact tower 135.3.
Tower at lead, South 2720.
Scott 5165 as able, maintain 170 knots to Jewel. At Jewel, contact tower 133.3.
170 Jewel, contact tower at Jewel, Scott 5165.
4321, just going to maintain 8,000.
8,000, Southwest 4321.
Delta 982, contact approach 125.75, good day.
Air Mexico 658, descend to maintain 9,000.
68. 2.5 here to clash 4 with Tango.
Approach expecting visual approach runway 16 left, Denver altimeter 2988.
Marking 442.
Shows 5984, report Denver on site 2 o'clock and 11 miles.
That's 984.
Carrier 5984, fly heading of 150 to join final, cleared visual approach running 16 right.
150 join clear, final 16 right, Scott. Cleared visual 16 right, Scott. 5984.
Friendly 881, traffic 1 o'clock, 4 miles, maneuvering 10,200 indicated, type unknown.
That's 4709, turn left heading 200, airport 10 o'clock, 10 miles.
That's Scott 4709.
Scott 4709, cleared visual approach, terminal 17 right.
Clear visual 17 right, Scott 4709.
Southwest 5554, contact approach 125.75, good day.
Alright, let's go heavy today. Just do the default heavy there, so 241 passengers. It's a zero fuel weight of 188. .0 with a CG of 21%. So we need to get our fuel and follow the IFR. Alright, we're going to do the rugged tube, Purdy transition out of here. Zero fuel weight was 188. $31,000. A350 United. 350 United. Get our trip fuel, which is probably around 12,000 pounds or kilos, 12,000 kilograms. 12220. Looking at 3005 on the Tude. And information Lima, and they're departing south. And Denver is currently landing south. CPDLC capable. So we'll do that. And all that looks good. File that away. So this is our route with a nice tailwind, which is why I'm doing this today. Should easily make it over 520 or so ground speed. Taking off south, we're gonna have about a 4-knot tailwind. Won't really notice it with an aircraft this size. And they're landing south of Denver, which looks good there. And there we are. All right, we want 12, 220. APU will do 30 and taxi will say 15 minutes. Load up the passengers and load up the fuel.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain and crew would like to welcome you on board this Airbus A350. If you haven't already done so, please stow your carry-on luggage underneath the seat in front of you, or in an
Elevation
overhead. The
4227.
flight crew will do everything possible to make your flight comfortable and enjoyable. Xplane.org, onesim.com, and Ramsas Aviation Design wish you a pleasant flight experience.
Get the APU cranking on here. It's like, is it gonna do anything? Alright. 18 quarts of oil. Hydro is full. Got plenty of bleed air for engine start. Anti-skid. All these knobs are up. Surveillance. United, we're from Salt Lake City. Going to Denver. And check the coordinates of Salt Lake, 40, 4730. It's close enough. 11, 58, 67. Yep, that's good. Align. Everything is aligned. Altimeter here is 3005. Elevation's 4227. All that is correct. Send off my CBDLC clearance request. So we'll hear a tone here in about 30 seconds. And let's see, ground is 123.77. Tower's 1905. Alright, there is our clearance. So we got an ATC message. Stand by. Clear to Denver, Rugged 2, Purdy as filed, maintain 10,000, expect 310 on 5. Departure 135.5, and we're going to squawk 3565, we'll accept that. I had to write this down. All right, so 3565. We'll do 230 knots, and we'll maintain 10,000. $35.65. Gunner squawk.
Albuquerque clearance, Eastern 1186 at the GA parking, information Quebec, IFR to Scottsdale.
Eastern 1186, Albuquerque clearance, semi. Copy.
31, and the temperature up there is 43, so that's close enough. And the Tropa is roughly 423. And we're going to have a tailwind of 100 knots. TL. Tail 100. 160. And D ATIS, which is just a text ATIS instead of audible. They're showing taking off 16 left and right, so we shall plan 16 left.
Eastern 1186, Albuquerque clearance, cleared to Scottsdale Airport, Roadrunner 3 departure, Zuni transition, then it's filed. Climb via SID, squawk 4411.
I cleared to Scottsdale Airport via the Runner 3 departure, Uni transition. We'll climb via the SID, squawk 4411, Eastern 1186.
Eastern 1186, reback correct.
And we're doing the Purdy transition. 16 left, rugged 2, Purdy. We'll go ahead and insert that. And then from there, we'll join the Denver longs to arrival. Click on Denver, and D ATIS for Denver was landing south, I think. Denver is currently landing south. So that would be ILS 16 right. Via Cayley. And that is via the longs to, which starts at Kemper. So starting at Kemper, we'll do the longs to arrival to Denver, and then we'll fly, or we'll request the ILS 16 right from Cayley, which is the last waypoint on the star. So it'll be a full approach, no vectoring. At least that's the initial plan. So we got Purdy and Camper, so we'll delete this disco, delete it. Zero fuel weight, 188.0. CG, I think, is 21. Yeah, 21 even. Block fuel is 13. 13,000. $55 minutes extra with 13,000, so we're good on fuel. And runway length 3659. Yep, that's right. 3659. So 155, 163. $165. 45 flex. Flaps 2. And the elevation is 4227. So we'll round that up to 43. 43, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 48.
And Albuquerque, ground Eastern 1186, coming out of the GA park in
53.
Foxtrot 1. Ready to taxi, information Quebec.
That's 500 AGL, and that's 1,000 for engine out, 18.
Eastern 1186,
trans.
Albuquerque, ground runway 3, taxi via Foxtrot.
Runway 3 via Foxtrot, Eastern 1186.
We got our winds. All right. Got the flex departure winds. All the way into Denver. That looks good. And our PDC is, PDC or CPDLC is 10,000. APU gen is connected, so we can get rid of these externals.
Attention all flight attendants, doors automatic.
Pacific Clearance, good afternoon. Walker 433, IFR to Salt Lake.
Walker 433, Denver clearance on request, standby. Walker 433, Denver clearance, clear to Salt Lake City Airport, Zimmer 3 departure, Changi transition, then as filed, climb via SID, squawk 5324.
Ground to cockpit.
433 is clear to Salt Lake, Zimmer 3, Changi, that is filed, climb via SID, squawk 5324 for Walker 433.
Walker 433, read back correct, expect runway 25.
We'll expect 25.
In Albuquerque Tower, Biscayne 1186, approaching runway 3, ready for departure.
Biscayne 1186 or Eastern?
Sorry about that, Eastern 1186.
Eastern 1186, Albuquerque Tower, runway 3 cleared for takeoff, wind variable 4.
Runway 3 clear for takeoff, Eastern 1186.
Sir, we are freezing back there. Please do something.
All doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
That might have been from earlier, so let me see what the temperature is. Yeah, the temperature's fine now. Go ahead and lock that door. Yeah, we'll go ahead and squawk. Mount Charlie. Beacon light
Tow
on.
connected, bypass pin inserted, release parking brake. Starting pushback, you may start your engines.
ECAM auto, engine start selector to start. Engine master 1.
Eastern 1186, contact departure.
Departure, Eastern 1186.
Ladies and gentlemen, we request your full attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. When the seatbelt sign illuminates, you must fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal fittings one into the other.
Operation complete.
And Albuquerque departure, Eastern 1186, out of 7.5, climbing on the 6.
Disconnecting tow, stand by.
Suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight, as we may...
Eastern 1186, Albuquerque departure, to contact.
A350 has 8 emergency exits, 4 on the left side of the cabin and 4 on the right. Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft,
Trim is automatic and good.
doors can be opened by moving the handle in the direction of the arrow. Each door is equipped with an inflatable slide, which may also be detached and used as a life raft. Oxygen and the air pressure are always being monitored. In the event of any compression, an oxygen mask will automatically appear in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, hold the mask towards you. Place it firmly over
Tow is
your
disconnected, bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left, we'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask on first, and then assist the other person. Keep your mask
Got
on
2 good
until a
gens.
uniformed crew member advises you to remove
Turn
it.
off that, turn
In
off the
event of an
bleed,
emergency,
turn off the
please assume the
APU,
bracing position. Lean forward with your hands on top of your
anti-ice,
head and your elbows against your thighs.
window and
Ensure
probe
your
heat,
feet are flat on the floor. A life vest is located
ground
in the
spoilers.
margin under your seat or between the armrests. When
Do that in a
instructed to do
moment.
so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest.
Got
Slip
spoilers,
it over your head, pass the straps around your waist, and
got
adjust
control.
in the front to inflate the vest. Pull firmly on the red cord.
Go
only
ahead
when
and
leaving
arm
the aircraft.
those. Just
If you
right
need
there.
to refill the vest, blow into the mouthpieces.
Flap.
Use the whistle and light to attract attention.
2.
Also, your seat bottom cushion can be used as a flotation device.
Pitch.
Pull the
Ecam.
cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. The following electronic devices, calculators, CD players, laptop computers,
Fuel's
may be used
even.
when the seatbelt sign is off, or when
Batteries are
permitted by the
good.
crew.
Hydro
Mobile
is
telephones,
good.
remote control toys, or any
APU
electronic
is
devices
off.
operating with an
Heat air
attendant
is
must
good.
be turned off at all times. We remind you
It's a little
that this
warm
is a
up there, so
non-smoking
we're gonna
flight.
cool things down a little bit.
Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is prohibited by law. You will find this and all the other safety information in the card located in the seat pocket in front of you. We strongly suggest you read it before takeoff. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask one of our crew members. We wish you all an enjoyable flight. Thank you.
Checking the reversers, make sure that I know how they work on this plane.
Eastern
Alright.
1186, contact Albuquerque Center 134.6.
134.6 Eastern 1186.
We'll do brakes to RTO. And we'll get a current ATIS
Demographic Walker
124.
433, ready for push with Papa.
Eastern 1186, Albuquerque Center, climate maintain flight level 340.
Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Lima.
Walker 433, Denver ground, say again.
Salt Lake City International
Walker
Airport.
433,
Basics
ready to push
information
south,
Lima.
Papa.
1854 Zulu.
Walker 433, no need to request push and start at all on the entire PilotEdge system unless you're taking a taxiway.
1000. Ceiling 16,000 broken. 20,000 broken. Temperature -2. Dew point -3. Altimeter 3005. Arriving and departing runways 14, 16 left, 16 right, 17. ILS runway 1.
Alright, we are at the east side of Terminal 1, I think. Hampton and Salt Lake City ground, United 1399 Heavy. At the east side, Terminal 1, Carwood Lima, ready taxi.
United 1399 Heavy, Salt Lake City ground, runway 16 left, taxi via hotel.
16 left via hotel, United 1399 Heavy. Alright. It is hazy here. So we'll probably make a right turn to Bubby at some point. We'll do takeoff config check. It's normal. Signs are on, cabin's ready, spoilers are armed, flaps are set to take off, auto brake RTO, takeoff config test is complete.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for takeoff.
And we can't exceed 230 knots in the climb. Guess we'll do our landing lights and strobes to on. Switch to tower. And departures 35.5. Alright, landing lights are on, we're holding short, 16 left. Salt Lake City Tower, United 1399 Heavy, holding short, 16 left.
Yeah, 1399 Heavy, Salt Lake City Tower, turn right heading 295, wind 320 at 4, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff.
On departure, heading, or right turn heading 295, United 1399 Heavy. Right turn is important to remember. Got all that on.
Denver Ground Walker 433 is ready to taxi with Papa.
Walker 433, Denver Ground, take your position.
Walker 433
SRS
is
is active, airspeed's alive.
Walker 433, Denver Ground, roger. So runway 25, taxi via Golf.
25 via Golf, Walker 433.
And just so you're aware, the movement lines, the movement area on the west side is way over to the west of Hotel, even just short of taxiway Golf. So anything east of Golf is considered non-movement.
V1.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind, thanks.
And rotate. Got positive right. Gear coming up. Do flaps 1 here.
Terrain, terrain. Terrain, terrain.
$295. We'll put this at 230.
United 1399 Heavy, contact departure.
Over to departure, United 1399 Heavy. It's 135.5. Salt Lake departure, United 1399 Heavy, climbing via the rugged one, leaving 6,200 for 10,000.
United 1399 Heavy, Salt Lake City departure, radar contact.
gears up, spoilers are undone, packs are on. Don't have to worry about icing at the moment.
At 1399 Heavy's clear direct Bubby. Join the departure, climb via the SID, and now you can resume normal speed.
Clear direct to Bubby to resume the departure, climb via the SID and normal speed, United 1399 Heavy. Alright, so to climb via, go to flight level 230. The elevation here is 4, so 14,000. We'll turn the lights off. And we'll take out the rest of the flaps. And looks like we don't have any restrictions on the altitudes. Follow the waypoint. The only restriction is 11,000 of Bubby. We've got that. Got that in the hat. Cat in the hat.
Have a Tower Walker 4, 33, hold short 25, ready to go.
Walker 433, Denver Tower, runway 25, cleared for takeoff, wind 140 at 5.
Runway 25, clear for takeoff, Walker 433.
This is also kind of doubling as a test with all the updates I did this morning. I updated Windows to the current version. I updated my graphics card video driver to the current latest driver, which
Yeah,
was
1399
just
heavy
released.
contact Salt Lake City Center 135.77.
Salt Lake Center 135.77, United 1399 heavy. 3577.
And Albuquerque Center, Eastern 1186, requesting climb to flight level 360.
Eastern 1186, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Hey, we'll climb and maintain flight level 360, Eastern 1186.
Salt Lake Center, United 1399, climbing via the Rugged 2, leaving 15,300.
Yeah, 1399, Salt Lake City Center, climb and maintain flight level 310.
Climb maintain flight level 310, United 1399. Alright, so I didn't say an altitude that we were going to because I just said climbing via the SID. And the SID says the top altitude is 230 somewhere on here. Top altitude 230, so that's why when I said climbing via the SID, I'm sorry, climbing via the Rugged 2, leaving whatever altitude I was at, that's all I had to say. If he had given me an altitude lower than what the chart allows, then I would have said climbing via the Rugged 2, leaving whatever altitude for whatever assigned altitude. But in this case, the assigned altitude is the published altitude. But now that he cleared us up to 310, this number doesn't really matter to us anymore.
Walker 433, contact departure. Walker 433, Denver departure, radar contact.
This shows top of climb at 2022, top of descent 2039. It's about a good 12-13 minute or so cruise there. So I won't be boring you guys with all that. I'm doing a kind of a longer flight today because I won't be able to do a flight this evening. Going out to Christmas dinner. Alright, so there's really not anything else to do except we'll do a quick check on our ECAM stuff here. So engine's good. Fuel is good. Gen is good. Batteries are good. Hydro is good. Bleed air is good. Alright, well, I will pick it up with you guys when we are descending into Denver. So stand by. See you in a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seat belt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead bins. Please turn off all electronic devices until we are safely parked at the gate. We hope that you found our flight enjoyable. We would like to remind you that cushions and blankets are to be left in your seats. Thank you.
Alright, so we should be getting some wind here. There we go. Weather obtained. And we have gotten our descent clearance through Denver Center. So we'll be on our way down here at 2036. We got another 45 seconds or so. Entering into managed. We're departing our last assign, so we'll let Denver know. Denver Center, United 1399 is leaving, flight level 310.
United 1399, roger.
Alright, altitude restriction button is on. We have started our descent into Denver.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to remind you that use of all electronic devices during descent and landing is prohibited as it may interfere with the navigational equipment. Thank you.
Alright, so we've got the Longs to arrival. We're descending, we're in here somewhere. So then from Longs, we were assigned the 16 right transition. So we're going to come down here and then we're going to split off.
Citation 339 Charlie Alpha.
We're going to go this way.
Ground, cleared to Truckee Airport. Radar
So
vector
we're descending
Sacramento
via
VOR. Victor 392, that is filed. Maintain 2,000, expect 17,000 within 10 minutes. NorCal 127.4, squawk 5677.
So we're going to do a full approach from Cali. This is the ILS 16 right approach. So we'll come down here and waypoint, the last waypoint on the star is the first waypoint on the approach. This is an RNAV.
Charlie Alpha, back correct.
It's a RNAV coupled ILS precision approach.
Eastern 1186, contact Phoenix approach 128.65.
128.65, Eastern 1186.
So our first slowdown is for funnel here at 250 knots. So that's our slowdown marker.
Eastern 1186, Phoenix approach. Thanks for the weather. Do you have an approach request?
And the D8 has weather at Denver and Quebec, so we'll enter in some weather.
Which one? There are two.
The wind is 5 knots. 150.
There are two RNAV runway 3 approaches. Which one?
Temperature is 17. And that's 1011. $29.86.
Eastern 1186, descend to maintain 1000, reduce speed 250 or less.
I don't know why it wasn't working before.
Mercury 200 Charlie Alpha, exact ground. You need to identify your position so I can get you the appropriate place and verify with ATIS, please.
And the minimums on 16 right is 100. Radio.
Eastern 1186, one able clear direct swirl. Actually, Eastern 1186, sorry, we're past swirl, so that's not going to work. How about direct Hawaii?
Approach data insert.
We're 339 Charlie Alpha, exact ground runway 2, taxi via Mike. Eastern 1186, cross Hawaii at or above 11,000. Good yarn of Yankee, runway 3 approach.
Clouds are having a weird effect. I don't know why it's doing that. It's alright. Might be a video driver issue. Alright, 190 to 220.
Yeah, 1399, contact Denver approach 120.35.
Denver approach 120.35, United 1399.
Walker 433, contact Salt Lake City Center 135.77.
I'm gonna wait for the other guy to check in first. Alright, so
Walker 433, Salt Lake City Center. Salt Lake landing north, cross Spain at 16,000, altimeter 3002. Report leaving flight level 340. Walker 433, disregard because they just changed. Salt Lake and South Ops, cross Spain at flight level 190. Still report leaving flight level 340.
Denver approach, United 1399 heavy, descending via longs 2, 16 right transition, leaving 17,500. Current with Quebec, request the ILS 16 right from Cayley.
United 1399 heavy, Denver approach, thanks for Quebec. After Cayley, cleared ILS, runway 16 right approach.
After Cayley, cleared ILS 16 right approach, United 1399 heavy. 2385, sometimes they'll hand me off to a final approach controller. Otherwise, tower is going to be 135.3. And ground is 127.5. Looks like it corrected itself. I think the clouds was making that weird artifact. Speaking of clouds. Maybe I should update. Let me update the weather first. Let me refresh the weather on my injector. Alright, so Kaylee's missed approach procedure. Missed approach, climbed to basically 6,000, then right turn to 12,000 on 218 outbound rather. Alright, 6,000, right turn to 12. 6,000, right turn on a 218 heading. So I'm gonna write down 6,000.
Exact tower, citation 3300 Charlie Alpha, hold short runway 2, ready for departure.
Right up to 12.
339 Charlie Alpha, exact tower, turn left heading 250, runway 2, cleared for takeoff, wind 090 at 4.
Left at 250, departure runway 2, cleared for takeoff, citation 9 Charlie Alpha.
Eastern 1186, what's your indicated airspeed?
I indicated it went up a little bit, 260. This time it's slowing down to below 250.
Alright, now I got all
again, underneath Class
the
B
weather
airspace,
right.
Class Bravo airspace, the regulations restrict you to 200 or less. You can't be going 250 even though you're below 10,000.
I will slow down to 200, obviously, Eastern 96.
Yep. Whenever you're under a Bravo VFR, you gotta be 200 knots.
86, no traffic observed between
So
you
the
and
busy
Scottsdale
airspace,
Airport.
that's why they have that rule.
IFR, missed approach. While airborne on this frequency, or cancel on the ground within 5 minutes of landing on 122.2. Frequency changes approved.
Alright, the ILS is
Okay,
1119.
and yeah, we'd like to cancel at this time, Eastern 1186.
Eastern 1186, cancellation received. Squawk and maintain VFR. Frequency change approved.
Okay, frequency is approved, Eastern 1186.
That is correct.
Radar 5 Sierra Echo, contact Los Angeles Center 124.62.
My weather injector shows this correct. All that is good. Auto brake as required, so we'll do auto brake low. Arm the spoilers.
Radar Charlie Alpha, contact NorCal departure.
Contact departure 2 Charlie Alpha, 9 Charlie Alpha.
Walker 433, Salt Lake Center, thanks.
And bring this down to 8,000. Go to flaps 1.
NorCal departure, citation 339 Charlie Alpha, 2,000 feet off of Sacramento, executive.
Flaps 2.
We're 339 Charlie Alpha, NorCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 4,000.
I would say 4,000, 9 Charlie Alpha.
And let me see here. Alright, I'm not in approach phase yet, so that's good. This will get grayed out once the aircraft goes to approach phase, which it should be around Kaylee. But I'll maintain the current speed until I'm ready. 12,000 at Swan, 11,000 at Kaylee.
Radar Charlie Alpha, turn left heading 150, vector Sacramento, VOR, climb and maintain 17,000.
Left 150, vector Sacramento, up to 17,000, 9 Charlie Alpha.
think he's going to hand me off to a final approach controller, but I'll wait to switch to tower until Newland.
We're down at Charlie Office, clear direct Sacramento, VOR, join Victor 392.
Direct Sacramento, join Victor 392, 9 Charlie Alpha.
So 135.3 is tower. We'll get that ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes our aircraft will land at the destination airport. For your safety, we ask you to remain seated until the aircraft comes to a complete stop and the fasten seatbelt sign is turned off. When preparing to depart, please
Now
make sure
grade
to take
out.
all your personal belongings with you.
Missed
Attention
approach is
international travelers,
12,000.
If you are continuing your flight, follow the signs to international transit area.
We'll go ahead and arm approach. Alright, 135.3 and ground is 127.5. Got that on the ready.
Victor 299 Heavy, jets, and contact Denver Tower 135.3.
At Jetson, contact tower 135.3 and I-1399 Heavy. Spoilers, auto brakes are on low. Capture the glide slope set for mist, which would be 12,000. Slight left crosswind, 5 knots, won't even notice it. So I can't switch the tower until Jetson, so you stay with approach controller until that you get there, and then you can, and then we will switch. Half a mile, Jetson, switch tower, go manage on the speed.
2,000.
Denver Tower, United 1399 Heavy, establishing a localizer 16 right.
Yeah, 1399 Heavy, Denver Tower, wind 140.5, runway 16 right, clear land.
16 right, clear to land, United 1399 Heavy. Alright, 170, so we'll do flaps full.
Seattle clearance, Aero 3079 Romeo, on the ground, 8 Whiskey 5, looking to pick up our IFR clearance over to Yakima.
3079 Romeo, Seattle Center, on request, standby.
We're going to be looking for the
500.
second left, which will be Delta 5.
400.
Autopilot off, my plane.
300. 200 above. 198.
0307 Romeo, Seattle, needs to be Seattle departure, cleared to the Yakima Airport via the Seattle VOR.
5.
Victor 298, Yakima VOR, then direct. Climb and maintain 900,000. Departure frequency 120.4, squawk 5237. Hold for release.
Alright, that was Delta 8.
Aero
So we want to go to
3079
Delta
Romeo
5.
is cleared to Yakima, as filed, via Victor 298. Climb maintain 9,000, departure frequency 120.4, and squawk 5237.
Aero 307 under Romeo, it was broken on the routing readback. All I heard was as filed, which is not the case. Victor 4 unfortunately puts you nose to nose with IFR arrivals into Seattle. Your clearance is cleared to Yakima Airport via Seattle VOR. Victor 298, Yakima VOR, then direct.
Okay, cleared via Seattle VOR, Victor 298 to Yakima VOR, then direct, and all the rest was as cited, 79 Romeo.
You had 1399 heavy straight ahead Delta 5 Whiskey Bravo, then golf to the ramp, monitor ground. Number 79 Romeo, read back correct, hold for release. Call me back when you're short of the departure runway, first line ready to go.
79 Romeo, understood.
Citation 9 Charlie Alpha, contact Oakland Center 132.2.
132.29 Charlie Alpha.
The local time is 1:50 p.m. For your safety and comfort, we ask that you please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. This will indicate that we have passed at the gate and that...
Number 339 Charlie Alpha, Oakland Center. Altimeter is 3001. Let me know when you have the weather and approach request.
Opening the overhead bins, as heavy articles may have shifted around during the flight. If you require awaiting assistance. Please remain in your seat until all other passengers have departed. One of our crew members will then be pleased to assist you. We remind you to wait until inside the terminal to use any electronic devices or to smoke in the designated areas. On behalf of our airline and the entire crew, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you on board again in the near future. Have a nice day.
Edward under Charlie Alpha, Roger, cross Cigna at or above 13,000, clear the RNAV Alpha approaching and tracking.
Seattle Departure Aero 3079 Romeo on the ground at 8 Whiskey 5. We're ready to roll. 17.
307 on Romeo, Seattle departure, release for departure now. Clearance void if not off by 2110 Zulu, time now 2104. If off the next 6 minutes, call back within 10 minutes from now with your intentions. Brief change approved.
Over to local frequency and we'll be off in 2 minutes. 79 Romeo.
Disconnected.